the first guy that pops up is Shohei Ohtani for the National League, fifth. There's 4 dudes ahead of him in the American League, but he's fifth. He's at 5.8 wins above replacement. Do you know who's right behind him?
You're going to say Elly, but I don't know that. But it's not Elly De La Cruz is not the MVP of the National League. I'm sorry.
All right, but he's at a 5.6.
I don't care.
Then
he's not the MVP.
Ketel Marte 5.1, tied with Lindor.
That's somebody that we should get on board with.
Those 4 are way ahead of everyone else. Which one, Ketel or Lindor or both?
Ketel.
Okay, and why? Because
he's got a 900 plus OPS. 900
Yeah.
plus OPS, switch hitter, has done it in big moments. His team is in the playoffs. Premium position, speed, defense, power, leading the Diamondbacks. That's the guy we need to talk about. And Lindor, listen, Lindor's having a great year. But for me, Marte, just because the Diamondbacks are a little bit better. And listen, Elly De La Cruz, Scott, you love him. I get it. Not the MVP of the National League this year. I don't care what the numbers say. It's Shohei right now and Ketel Marte. No one's talking about Ketel Marte, but those two with Lindor are third.
If the Reds made the playoffs, would Elly be in consideration for you? Yeah, we're showing
he get more for me.
What if they made the playoffs? What if the Reds go on a 10-game win streak and they sneak into the third wild card? What's holding him back is my question.
Well, his strikeouts and some of the other peripheral numbers. I know.
Who cares?
I know what the WAR says. I care because your team's not winning. Now, if they get in the postseason, you know what they're going to have to do? They're going to have to get there because Elly goes off and he stays consistent for 2 months because he kind of goes like this. Yeah, we showed this 2-game series in Miami, whatever it is. But then you can find 2 games where he goes 0 for 8 with 7 punchies, right? And doesn't get on base. So to me, he's a little bit like this. Now, 2 or 3 years from now, he's probably going to be a perennial MVP every single year in the discussion. But right now, he's a little bit short because the team isn't there. And again, we talked about this yesterday. I'm a team guy. Like, I want the MVP to be on a team that's in the playoffs because the playoffs mean something. It's not just like anybody can play and be like, oh, we're out of it in April. Yeah, but guess what? You didn't play a meaningful game since opening day. It's cool. It's easy just to ride. If you're that kind of player, just ride out your numbers and do this. But if you're in the playoffs, that gets harder. We just talked about the Dodgers, right? It's getting tighter. How will Shohei respond, right? How will he respond? Keep doing what he's doing? Yeah. I don't know. Ketel Marte has brought his team from out of the playoffs to into the playoffs with his hot streak. That means something. It should.
Well, and he plays in the field. So would you vote Ketel over Ohtani right now?
I think it's closer than people think. I think Ketel Marte deserves
you have to
a lot
pick
more
one
talk
right now.
He's getting.
With
right
where
now,
we're at in the
Shohei.
season, before
right
the
now,
end of the
right
season.
this second, it's Shohei. Right this second, I would take Shohei, and I'm a defensive guy, but it's a lot closer. And I think if it continues to go the way it's going, Ketel ends up with a 9-something OPS playing defense the way he is. I think you got to look at him.
Okay, I would actually go with Ketel right now because I think they're close enough, and Ketel's playing in the field. So I think a DH can win MVP, but they have to be on another planet. And I think Ohtani is definitely the best hitter in the National League by a good amount, but he's not on another planet in my mind. That's how I'm looking at it right now. We'll see how the season finishes off. So I think it's close enough.
You have the right
Ketel.
to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's not crazy. It's not like you're looking here and going, oh, Ohtani has a 9 WAR and the next best is 4.5. Like, they're pretty close. They're in the same range there. If you're a numbers person and you're going off, wins above replacement on multiple categories, like, he is not worlds ahead of everyone else. And yes, I know you get dinged for being a DH, so you don't have to tell me how the freaking
WAR
system
is not
works.
the end all be all. Can we stop making WAR the end all be all, please?
I understand, but some people do, and I'm like, well, he's not leading the world in that category by a large margin. So I think for me, I want a guy that plays in the field. Shout out to America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh, for helping us eat good during this busy time of the year for us. With HelloFresh, you get pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. It's home cooking made easy, fun, and affordable.
HelloFresh makes it easy, even for picky eaters like Scott. There's a changing menu of 50 recipes to choose from each week. Customize it to fit your taste. There's protein and veggie swap options too. The recipes are easy to follow. Just choose your delivery day, open your box, cook, and eat.
My house is busy with sports, but family dinners are important. My fam eats better, healthier, and we cook so much easier with HelloFresh.
And for a limited time, kids eat free. Go to HelloFresh.com/FTKids to unlock this exclusive offer. 1 free kids meal per box for 2 months while subscription is active. That's free kids meals just by going to HelloFresh.com/FTKids.
Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.